you guys, doing the shit that you don't want to do is the exact stuff that's gonna make you become the man that you're trying to be and make you become the person that you're trying to become. Like, every time I wake up and I don't want to fucking get up, or I don't want to go to work, or I don't want to make a video, as soon as I do that shit, it gives me a boost of energy and like adrenaline almost, or just a feeling of purpose that like I overcame a goal and I did something that I didn't want to do. Even though I didn't want to do it, I still got it accomplished and I still got it done. And every time you start doing more of that stuff, it starts building momentum. And when you build enough momentum, you start feeling like you can accomplish anything. And then every time you have like a little, degenerative thought, like, oh, I need to quit doing this, or I'm too scared to do this, or I don't want to wake up, or you're trying to be lazy or whatever, that stuff starts going away. Like, you don't even feel like doing this stuff anymore. Like, you start realizing, like, nah, I need to get the fuck up. I need to go do this. I need to go work. You know what I'm saying? I need to go, even though I don't want to, I know I have to. And doing shit like that is what separates, like, the normal average motherfucker from people that's the top dogs that really succeed in life. You gotta change your mentality. You gotta start having more of a killer, a boss mentality. I don't mean like an actual killer. I mean like, just a straight dog, whether you just, the top of your, industry and whatever it is, the top of whatever you're trying to do in life. Like, you need to aim for the very top. You don't need to be trying to be like, oh, I just want to get by, I just want to make it. Like, nah, if you really want to succeed, you got to be the best. You got to be trying to be the best, and that's got to be your main goal. You got to be the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, and somebody that's the best is not going to be taking days off, is not going to be sleeping in, is not going to be doing anything other than things that are going to help them be more successful each and every day. Like, you need to seriously just do the shit that you don't want to do. If you know you need to do it, and you know that it's going to help you in the long run if you do this shit, and it's going to be quicker getting to whatever goal you accomplishing, if you just do the shit, then do it. Like, yeah, you don't want to do it, but nobody wants to fucking do it. And that's why a lot of people aren't successful, because nobody wants to do the shit. Like, you think I want to sit here and make a video after I've been working all day and doing all this extra shit? Like, nah, I don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's about the bigger picture, and it's about taking what you want out of life. And if you just sit there and you let life control you and dictate what your actions are and what you're doing, you ain't never gonna be happy with your life. So do what the fuck you want with your life. And now I'm saying, like, there's gonna be things that you don't want to do that you have to do just to get from point A to point B. So, like, assess your goals and figure out what it is you have to do. You probably know what you have to do. You probably know you need to get in better shape. You probably know you don't need to sleep in. You probably know you need to be better, at certain things. Just get better at the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, enough playing around and doing all this extra stuff. Just do what you need to do. Because it's about that time. Like, don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks. Don't give a fuck about what anybody else's opinions are. Like, create the life that you want and start working towards it. Don't give a fuck about nobody. Like, yeah, you might be working some shitty job that you don't like right now, but don't let yourself become them motherfuckers that stay at these shitty jobs for the rest of their lives. Like, yeah, it's okay to work a shitty job, but you need to be having, like, your planning in order. Like, while you working this shitty job, you need to be planning your come up. You need to be planning what's going to bring you to the place that you want to be in life. So while you working this shitty job, just be stacking money to make investments or to start building your business. Invest in yourself. Get some education on some skills that you have no knowledge of. Some shit that's going to make you money. Do something with all of your time. Think about all the time you probably fucking waste. Think about all the time you probably just sitting there watching TV, or you just being lazy on the couch, or you just bullshitting. Like, think about all the times that you really have time to be going hard and trying to get better at your craft and get better each and every day. Like, fuck is you doing? Do what you need to do and get to it. Quit the bitching and moaning. Don't cry about the shit. Like, nobody wants to do this shit. Nobody wants to fucking put the effort in to become successful. That's why it's easier now than it ever has been to become successful. So you gotta just do that shit. Don't be hating on nobody, and don't let nobody hate on you. Like, if you want to do something with your life, do that shit. Don't be bitching and moaning. Don't be looking for nobody else to sit there and, like, hold your hand. You don't need help. You can do this shit all on your own. It's all in your head. Like, don't psych yourself out from becoming great. Okay? Like, you need to fix your mentality. That's the number one thing you need to do. If you waking up feeling lazy, if you waking up and you're not being motivated enough to do your shit, you don't need to watch motivational videos. You just need to get to doing what the fuck you need to get to doing. And the more you actually do what the fuck you're supposed to, the more you gonna feel like a man, the more you gonna feel like a boss, the more you gonna feel like what the fuck you're trying to become. And then you realize, like, I have been what I've wanted to become my whole life. I'm just letting it out now. And you'll realize it's like, I've always been capable of doing all the shit I wanted to do with my whole life. The shit I've been dreaming about, the shit I've been wanting to do for years and years. You're gonna realize you had the fucking opportunity and the willpower to do this shit the whole time. You just didn't choose to. You were just letting that shit, your position in life or how life's going, you were just letting it drag you down too much. Don't let that shit drag you down. Like, I think, honestly, like, Andrew Tate said something about this, like, depression isn't real if you don't let it be real. So, like, if you don't believe that depression is real, then how the fuck can you be depressed? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can be feeling off, you can be feeling bad or something, but at the end of the day, if you don't believe in depression, you don't let it have that power over you, then that shit's not real. And I realized that. It's like, I used to be sad and mopey and shit sometimes, but then you realize, like, if you don't let yourself get like that, then you're not even sad, you're not even mopey, and you just do what the fuck you need to do. And really, the very start part of making this transformation, changing your mindset, is going to be the hardest. If you can get through the start of it, which is going to be the first couple weeks, first few weeks, first 3 days, whatever it is, you get through that shit, it's just going to start getting easier and easier. You know what I'm saying? And not even that you're going to be doing less work or that the work's going to get easier. It's going to be that you're getting more equipped to do the work. You're going to be becoming a better person, and you're going to be able to do more things and do more with less amounts of time and be more productive. Like, just get the fuck to everything that you need to do in life. Start doing it. Don't worry about nobody else. Nobody else. Worry about yourself and getting to where you want to get to. Don't worry about nobody's opinions. Don't worry about nothing else anybody got to say. Just figure out what you want to do with your life and go do it. Enough of this bullshit and enough of this making excuses. Don't make no more excuses. Just do what you need to do day in and day out and figure it out. Don't bitch and moan. You will figure it out. You will accomplish your goals. Don't let yourself get discouraged. And don't listen to nobody. Like, you have the power to do all this, and you can do this. So don't give up on anything. Reach for the motherfucking stars. Shoot for the moon. Like, do what the fuck you need to do. Alright, guys. Stay up. I'm gonna be back on here.